dreams where the stars align. Kelly Coffee takes you on a ride divine. In her thought bubble we sail through the night, exploring the universe, our vision takes flight. The symphony of galaxies fills the air. Come with me, let's ride on the cosmic breeze. With Kelly Coffee we'll journey through galaxies. In her thought bubble we'll explore the unknown. A grand adventure like no other we've known.
Hey guys, oh crap. Hey, what's going on? Ta-da, it works. My mouse works. How you guys? Oh, welcome to my very professional show. Hey, what's going on with you? Oh, the topic today. Man, you know, I don't pick topics to be liked. Is that a good way to put it? I do not pick topics to be liked. Oh my gosh. When people ask you questions, I find you've got to ask them some questions. Like, did you want me to answer your question or were you just looking for validation? I've learned that when you clarify, things are so much better in relationships. Did you really want me to tell you? Or just go, yeah, whatever you say. It's all you. You tell me. You tell me. So this is not a popular topic. Kind of like when I went to one of those, what do you call those place things? Conferences or whatever. I didn't like going to those. They were so political. And everybody had all these egos that were so easily bruised. Like, I'm better than you. No, I'm better than you. And then it's like, let's all just talk and share what we know. And they're all like, oh, but they want to know more from me. Oh my gosh. And then to see like these really famous people who had this desire to be the best in the room. And I met Pamela Ireland in the middle of all of this. Like, she didn't match that vibe, that energy. Pamela's all like, can everybody have a turn? I love everybody. I don't know why. When I copy people, no matter what their voice is, they all sound the same. That's not how Pamela sounds. Her voice is quite different. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I hit my keyboard. Are you guys still there? Jeez. Okay. So. All right. And anyway, so I meet Pamela, and Pamela's all like, I love everybody. I'm sorry. There's the voice. The voice again. Hey, Jimmy. So yeah, that was a wonderful experience getting to meet Pamela Ireland. I didn't know her at the time, and she knew who I was. That was so cool to get to meet somebody new and then to become really good friends. That's so awesome. So awesome. Anyway, push pull, violate systems of deception. I don't remember if it was that conference or another one. I was like the keynote speaker, so I spoke last. And so all these people before me had talked about like, oh, tickle your chakras, stronger your chakras. You know, like do 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 do. Oh, sorry. Do, 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 do. I did not ever play the flutes, obviously. I just didn't know where all the keys were. And then I get up there and I'm all like, hey, everybody. Now let's just let go of our chakras. Let's get rid of them. You know, that didn't go over well. Like, when it's just me here and I'm doing a video and stuff, you know, that's one thing. We did a whole big room full of people. If you didn't come and tell them how to like balance their chakras another way. So I got up there and caused a ruckus. Let's say, hold on, I've got a cord problem. There it goes. Caused a ruckus. Wrote something down. Where did I put it? Hold on. Where? Oh, there it is. So that's what I do. I come in to a chakra balancing conference. Apparently, I didn't know that. I thought it was just, hey, come talk about like spiritual stuff. But everybody talked about doing something with their chakras. And then I was all like, now that you've balanced them, let's get rid of them. Now, there's some cool things about that. I'm going to write it down. Just in case. I'm going to get off on a tangent. I know it. I never do, though. So I'm psychic. I know I'm going to get off of it. I spell chakra. Okay. Oh my gosh. And when you look at the chakras from a God bubble standpoint, you're like, Kelly, we came here for the white light deceptionist. Oh, I'll get to it. Don't worry, I'll get to it. The chakras have something to do with the white light push pull systems list. Okay. Oh, yes, yes. And that too. Fabulous. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me erase this because I already got the message from that. Okay. How? Oh, that one too. How to treat wealth in a time where everything's insane, and we won't repeat. Just, you know, anything, anywhere. If you're, oh my gosh, if you are consuming anything, anywhere, is going to give you information of scary, scary, scary. I don't know what's going on with my hair this morning. I'm not going to challenge it. Up here. Oh. You know, I'm really smart. High intelligence is no. Leave it alone. When do I stop? Where do I stop? Okay, there we go. Oh, this is a compliment for Pamela, by the way. If I didn't finish my story. But I'm on Sora 2 AI. It'd be cool if you're on there too. I don't know what that is. Please educate me. And if you upload 7 seconds or so video and make it public, it would be cool if we can make AI videos of Kelly and make shorts for your channel. Do you mind sending me a link and stuff? I understood most of that. Jimmy is like a high-tech person. So Jimmy, if you want to like send me some links and stuff, I would love to do the whatever. Upload some things. Because I've got one friend that I send pictures and stuff to all the time. And if there's another way to do it besides being on there, let me know, Jimmy. If you could just extract stuff or whatever, just let me know. Or if you can do just pictures. A friend does like some cool AI stuff I've been posting on my words TikTok. As long as TikTok's still there, what are we doing then? So thanks, Jimmy. Like, holy crap, that would be so cool. Because AI is a thing, and I'm not, trying to hide that it's AI, because you want it to be, above the top, usually, right? Like above the top, kind of cool. So they know it's AI. I don't want to deceive anybody. I mean, if you guys don't know that's AI, holy crap. Like, you got more problems than that. I was looking at, before we get to the visual wildlight systems of deception, Avatar drama alert for entertainment purposes only. Going into like a social situations, being like, what is this being all by myself thing? It would be great to be more social. And I found in diving into being more social with, I guess, the average population, or just, whatever. In being more social, what's my nose at? In being more social, I found that you are asked well, it depends on the person, people, but you are asked to compromise. Please correct me if I fall in the ditch with this thought process here that I'm going through. When other people enter your life and you become more social, meaning this is not your sacred circle, those closest to you, 1, 2, or 3, usually no more than that. When you go outside of that inner circle, I find there's compromising, and I don't compromise. So it's not that it's hard to get along with them. I just don't, because I don't compromise. So in becoming more social and not compromising in a lot of stuff, I found a weak point. It may or may not have involved chocolate. Anyway, and pizza. In some form of sugar. Brown sugar, it might have been. But it nonetheless, becoming more social, I found myself not compromising in other ways, but then compromising food-wise. Now, did I have problems? Yes. And lots of them. Oh my gosh, I wrote this down. Okay. If I'm concerned about people judging me, it's just me judging myself. Okay. That being said, yes, chocolate, sugar, yeast. And then in all of this, discovering sourdough, like there were pizza places. I don't really go for pizza, but most people do in social situations, I find. So I found myself at a pizza place a lot, not knowing what to eat and sick to death of salads. If I have one more Italian salad. Anyway, discovering places with sourdough suggested. Oh, did you leave the Earth split video? What was that title? Do you remember the title? Because I was looking at the titles going, I'm doing members only videos now. A bunch of the videos that I did are that I never deleted them. I unlisted them, if that made sense. You're unlisted. Now I'm going back to the ones I remember, and I'm letting them go to members only area. So if you're part of the members area, I think there's only one level right now for the members, and it's just full access until it gets changed. If it gets changed, it'll be a higher or lower level. I don't know. We'll find out. But for right now, I'm putting those in the members area. So Irma, if you have any inkling as to a date, title, I guess I was looking at the title going, I don't think I talked about that. I don't think I talked about that. So yeah, let me know. So in this compromising socially, there was a downward spiral, obviously, with dealing with these things: sugar, yeast, chocolate. We won't get into the details. But I was asked over and over and over and over to compromise my values and so forth. Uh, yeah, to compromise my values, morals, and all kinds of stuff for the sake of getting along or to become part of the whole. And nice people, you guys, nice people, nice people. But in that, I compromised my values with chocolate, sugar, and yeast. And yeast. It's like I don't allow yeast into my home. Like if I bring bread in there, if I bring bread in there, it doesn't have yeast in it. It's like sourdough and stuff. The choices I make, but then I go to socialize. There's compromise. I hope this is helpful. I mean, if I'm gonna do things that are not good for my body, I'm gonna choose them and do them on purpose. And then finding myself in that place over and over and over again. And this again before we get to the list. What do we call this anymore? Because no one's shopping, and I don't think it's going to be the same for a lot. For the ones that are older, they're gonna kind of, well, I don't know. At some point, when the ones that were in charge of doing so much labor on a holiday, whatever that holiday was that involved food, when it got to a certain place, it was like, let's go to Furs. I'm not advertising Furs by any stretch. I'm just saying that was the buffet thing where everybody could go and get whatever you wanted, and they were open on that holiday, and you could have that type of food that you were going to make anyway, even though it was grandma's recipe. It was still that type of food. So they're like, screw it, we're not going to do all this labor anymore. So there's a potential if you guys, gosh, it's November already, and if you put a business together and so forth, it's going to take too long to do that. But you guys that already have a business going, you can swing over to a different kind of holiday. What is that? Because we're creating the world as we want it right now. Instead of going out and consuming and buying, we can create these holidays. This is how my holiday went. Oh, okay, I'm eating healthy. I'm eating whatever my opinion is for myself is good for me. I'm doing that. I seem to feel good. Things are working right. And then I go to that one place, and then they have that. What is that thing that gets me? Something bark. I can't remember, like tree bark or something. Everything had a nickname to it. All of these holiday candies with chocolates and sugar and flour and all. So I think it was tree bark. And anyway, it was like white chocolate, brown chocolate all mixed together, and then you would break it apart. And it would be like, no, I don't want any. I don't want any. I don't want any. And then it's like, okay. And then I have one bite. Oh, thank you, Linda. Thank you. I mean, Jimmy. And so I'd have one bite, and it was like, Because there's not much at Christmas time that's not made with powdered sugar. Like if there's lots of types of sugar, powdered sugar, granulated sugar, and so forth. It's all sugar. But there's something about that powdered sugar that and I think that was in there. Plus white chocolate. One of my weaknesses. Oh my gosh, she's dreaming. She's dreaming. Peppermint bark was one of them too. Yeah. You guys, these candies, traditional candies of certain generations. If you guys remember a certain candy from a generation, throw it out there. I mean, this is a time. We'll talk about the push-pull Twilight systems of deception, but if we're looking at the unalivement of a holiday, isn't there a grieving period? Would you say a grieving period of letting go of all of those times that you were so tempted with it? And then once I had one bite, then I started compromising because I didn't go home and make it, but everywhere I went was the peppermint bark and the other stuff. Oh my gosh. And there were things that had peanut butter in them and Hershey's Kisses and like thumbprint cookies. What were those? Some type of a cookie. You pressed your thumb in it and you put like that Hershey's Kiss in it and all. So, oh well, thanks. Hey Irma. Hey, let me know what those videos are that you want. As I'm looking through them, I put a lot on there already. Oh, the hiccup. Excuse me. There's a lot of stuff that I think I just copied from copied from TikTok, and I had a makeup filter on. Instead of doing my makeup like this, I did my makeup. I did it like overly dramatic today. I was just trying out my makeup. So I put a makeup filter on. So if you can handle me having a makeup filter on TikTok, there's a lot I talked about there. You can also see you guys in the members area is where I'm going to make all those videos. I think there's about 300 videos or more that I put to unlisted that I could just one by one put over there. It's like I usually was running my mouth or something like that, or it was like I was in this weird energy. And whether you watch it or not, that's up to you. But to go like, hey, when Kelly did this podcast, she was in that weird energy. Oh, not that you take any of the advice in that, but you can go, I was in that energy too. I can see how much I've grown. Or sometimes you come upon these older videos when it's time for you to go through that thing. And then it's like a video from 2 years ago. Like I went through it. It's like, so I'm still in that energy. So letting go of the holidays. Letting go of all the nostalgia. Allowing yourself to cry. Because it is letting go of. I guess the value system of those that came before us. Is that what we're doing? We're letting go of a value system. Because what do you value? I'll tell you, I value peace, time. I value time well over money. I guess when you're younger, you value money more, right? You got plenty of time. You value time. Time is so valuable. And that time, I'm finding being in social situations, the topic of being more social, the more you compromise. So when you look at people who are incredibly social, they're completely compromised. Again, let me know if you think I'm falling off onto a ditch and on this line of thinking. Because I see the energy and I don't know how to put words to it. So when someone says something, it's like, oh, I have words now. Then I attempt to explain it to you in English when I finally get some words. So, social compromise. In these social holiday situations, where have you compromised? That now you don't have to compromise in order to be there. You can choose to do anything you want over the holidays. Like with other people in charge of the holidays, once I had that first bite of chocolate, I was done for at least 2.5 months. I spiraled downward into the powdered sugar. Whee! I allowed all my boundaries to just fall apart. Going to these social situations and having over and over and over food that's not good. And I knew once I took that first bite, it was over for the season for me. So if anybody, do you guys want me to do like a holiday workshop or something, or devote some time to like holiday stuff? No matter where you are, whether you are going to a social gathering or whether it's you're going to be alone, and what to do with that alone time. Alone doesn't mean lonely. It's all a mindset. It's all a mindset. I saw someone. Okay, let me give out as little information as possible. People in this person's life left their lives on different years, but around the same date, around the I can say these words, can't I? Around Halloween time, in the days leading up to Halloween, but not on Halloween. And 4 people in this person's life that seriously that exited. You guys, like when I was on TikTok, people were like, I love it when there's a fly in there, Kelly. It's so funny. It's not. Okay. What are we talking about? Oh, so this in this person's life, they had 4 people at different years over a long period of time, over oh gosh, this is memorizing, maybe a 10-year period. 4 people, goodbye, Earth. Picking up what I'm laying down. Goodbye, Earth. In the days leading up to Halloween. So this person that I saw often had a certain temperament on a let's say acquaintance type level. You would see like I don't want to give too much information out. Like someone who might walk every day, and you exchange brief conversations. Sometimes had a certain temperament, and then leading up to this time, again, I had the information before that because this person gave me a piece of paper that had all this information on there. Everything I'm telling you, all dates of beginnings and endings, dates, something and a dash and then something, and it's on stone out in the middle of where other stones or say dates and a dash. So gave me a piece of paper with all this information on there. Like, this must be important to you. Not, okay, here's the fixation on the unalive part and not the alive part. Not an honoring of the alive part, but lack and loss. So then when this person's temperament changed, when their behavior changed and all, it was like boundaries. So this is not an exact quote. This is unhealthy for me. I will not participate in this talking to and from. I'm not going to participate in this. No. Boundary. This is toxic. And if you do ever talk to me in the future again, which I'm Sagittarius, I don't really care if you do or not, but it was a polite fuck off. A polite fuck off. I mean, for a Sagittarius, I did well. I didn't say fuck. I used words like condescending and demeaning and so forth. And manipulative, and those are the words that I used. But it's like no to the talking. And the close proximity talking, definitely no more away long distance talking either. To just check on the day. No, none. And then like what the? So I'm like, now that I've said goodbye to the talking back and forth, what are these things that, any energy of a person, like if they give you anything, and this person gave me that piece of paper with that information on it. So I looked, I found it, and because I was like, I'm going to throw away all of the stuff pertaining to this person. And that's the only thing I had, the piece of paper. So I'm like, okay, before I throw it away, I'm going to read it. So in reading it, it was like, it was coming up. It wasn't yet, but it was coming up that time. And their behavior changed to a place that was so toxic. I said, we shall never speak again. Anyway, if you guys know anything about that time of the year, like astrology and all that, that's not what I'm going to talk about, but you're welcome to share it in the comments if you want to share your knowledge of the alignments and why people leave Earth during that time. I didn't ask them. I don't like talking to unalive people. I don't like alive people drama. I'm not going to get in the middle of not alive people drama. Fuck that shit. It's like, where do you, like, wait, you're in all dimensions. How do I flip you off in all dimensions? Whatever. So then I saw that this person who had been consistent at a hello distance for a while, and it's an awesome day. Yes, it's an awesome day. Good day. I do not like your hat. I do not like your hat. Good day. Good day. That sounded really aggressive. I don't know. Tell my own stories, not other people's. Oh. So I saw a very quick degrading of how this person treated everybody, wasn't just me. Because I do talk to other people and have opinions. I was like, I cut off talking with this person, and then they had their own story about this person. So it was like, okay, confirmation. It wasn't just me. Like I didn't do something. It's my analytical mind. Is it me? I look first because I'm the closest thing here. Is it me? Then it's like, no, it was you. But I'm God and I created you. Yeah, it's a healing process. Hey, random person, potential bot, thanks for the view. If you're a bot, thanks for the view. Some days when the bots are like swarming me, the main views go up. I like, it's awesome. So, oh yeah. If I could like deputize as many people in here, I'll make you moderator. So then I saw so clearly, again, as much as you can know about a person, is saying, I'm about to block you. It's just saying I'm about to block you. So then I saw in my own life, this was pretty dramatic. But in my own life, in my own ways, I see how I was relating or giving meaning to things, dates, attaching meaning to something. A cup from the dollar store, my value system, just think about money, I guess. Well, I don't know, money and, what is it worth sentimentally and so forth. A dollar store mug. You drop it and break it. Oh, no big deal. I'll go get another one. It was $1. But like, oh, this was handed down 4 generations to me. It's not only worth $500,000, but all the sentimental value. Oh, whoops, I dropped it. Oops, I dropped it. There. You guys, when I give bots time, I apologize. Sorry about that. Sometimes it is a new person, but for the most part, I've got just a little tiny channel over here. So, and I like it that way. That's what I did on Facebook for so long. You guys remember, like when I got real big on YouTube, like millions and millions of people. I had a Facebook group where I was in there doing stuff. But after it grew to a certain size, it got out of control and had lots of problems with it. So, I don't know. I didn't even read it. When I saw where I only saw one word, and then I just deleted it because I didn't read the whole thing that they said. Sorry. I saw it started with a P. The word I saw started with a P. When I saw that, I was like, Irma, Irma. I'm sorry, she. What? Irma? What? Hey, what are you guys drinking this morning? Oh wait, am I supposed to hold my pinky up? And what about 2 pinkies? Oh, I gotta show you. I found something. You guys go do this. It doesn't cost a lot of money. If you're getting a whole big old set of China, yeah, it's gonna cost, well, maybe not anymore because no one gives a shit about China. But I find it's changed my life. I'm in a small town. I went to a neighboring, it's larger, but a neighboring larger small town. And they had like all these antiques and stuff that I was like, I didn't go in there because I thought, oh, that stuff's all overpriced. So I get the hiccups. China, if you don't care what kind of China it is, just you buy it because it's pretty. Man, you can get like, yeah, Irma. That's what I'm saying. You can get some cool shit. Now I've been using this inappropriately. But I wanted to test it out. Check this out, you guys. You can get this stuff. Some of this you can get for $5, $10. This was $8. No! Oh my God. Ah. Hold on. I have to be careful not to hurt my shoulder. And don't come back. Okay, I'm sitting here waiting. It'll be okay. What were you talking about? Oh yeah, China. This was like $8 because it's so cool. It's from Germany and it's a soup cup. It's called a soup cup, and I was like, it's getting warmer, and oh, it is getting warmer. Turn my heater off. The sun's coming up. There we go. Anyway, it's from Germany. If you're gonna have like a cup of soup, like, oh my goodness. Wait, do this. That could be misunderstood. I don't know. I have not looked up etiquette. I have never consumed anything from a soup cup in my life. Have you guys? I mean, I've done all kinds of, yeah, right. It's probably time for a new one of these. I mean, most of the time I've had this for several years. I've had this for 6 years. And they're starting to kind of, I replace the batteries. I use the batteries. They bounce off of it sometimes like a zap and pop and they just keep flying. I'm like, how? So I was like, I'm gonna make some soup now. So yesterday I roasted tomatoes, garlic, butternut squash, red bell peppers. Did I say onions? Onions, red onions. And I seasoned them really well. So I roasted those yesterday. And then I put it in the refrigerator because I wasn't 100% sure what I was going to do with it. So I think I'm going to blend it and put like a vegetable stock in it and blend it and have butternut squash soup. And so I'm going to drain my butternut squash soup. So it's got to be thin enough to where I can tilt it and drink it and not use a spoon. I think. I don't know. Is that what this is for? You guys. I don't want to look unsophisticated in front of German people who have soup cups. I want to do it properly. I don't want to embarrass myself. So I've already had tea in it, which is totally inappropriate. But it's like, is this easy to, and it's easy to drink out of. It feels so right. I don't know how to explain it. I know it wasn't for tea, but it was just the perfect amount. And I had some coffee in it, and I had soup in it yet. So today is going to be my soup day because I'm going to mix up my soup. And oh, Kelly don't watch the news, but my neighbor asked me if I could help with food because of yeah. And on that, you know what? That's a whole other video. I don't know how to approach that. Because right now I did a video the other day. Should I take that video down? Because I got really impassioned, really mad that I wasn't going to take it anymore. I'm not going to take it anymore. Because I guess, and maybe that's why I did this, Irma. Push-pull white light systems of deception. If you want to talk about the topic today, let's do it. The white light push-pull systems of deception that keep us in this place. Keep us in this place. When you look at a society that is, how general can I get with this? Stay safe. When I look at, let's go from this perspective. When I look at, sorry, popping my ears. Grief. When I look at these human bodies doing research in the third dimension, this is just the third dimension that I did research in. This is not even like looking at people's energies or anything like that. This is just three-dimensional research, studies that have been done in something I don't have a degree in, or like psychology or counseling and so forth. That area, dealing with humans, this human body, looking at, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and so forth. What can the human tolerate at different stages to thrive, and then just to barely survive, and then just to do poorly, then very, very poorly and spiral downward? What does it take for a human to break? I guess this was all I needed. What does it take for a human to break? In my research, do your own. Don't believe anything I say. This is for entertainment purposes only. In my three-dimensional research, 150 local people, that's not even phone calls, 150 local people is all the human can handle. That's it. And the drama and everything surrounding those 150 people. Let's say you all live together in a little town. Might have more than that in there, but you interact with 150 people locally. You don't call people on the phone, long distances. You don't watch television, because what happens when you watch television? Those 150 local people, a Little House on the Prairie. We made a few phone calls, I guess, back then, right? Little House on the Prairie, you mostly took care of your neighbors in your small town. You invested in it. You took care of the people in it locally. Get the Amish. Not the ones that make cool furniture or like mail it all around the world. Like, that's cool shit. But like they're real local. And the ideas and the not the misogyny and the suppression of women and so forth, not that, but like the local kind of help your neighbor kind of stuff, and look how it works. Look how well it works. Like Amish minus the men. So outside of 150 people, let's you guys, let's get rid of judgment and criticism, fault, blame, guilt, and shame. Okay? Not here, not today. Hey, real deal, good to see you. Let's just take a look at our life and see how much over 150 local people where we are. That means people at the grocery store, people at the hardware store. Thinking of the places I've gone in the last week or two. The pet store, the people at the pet store. Restaurants, common meeting areas. going on the river. I'm on Arkansas. How many people in our lives are over 150 local people? No, we can count our relatives that we keep up with. But how do we keep up with our relatives? Are they all on Facebook? We never really talk to them, but we like their pictures. What about scrolling today on TikTok? How many people was that? What if one of the issues was about this country and that country? Making up numbers. This country has 3 million people, a region. This region has 2 million people. That's slightly over 150 local people. 5 million people. Now we're getting into a place where these human everything, your mind, your emotions, the physical, the spiritual. Now, with that one news story that involves 5 million people, this is helpful, is way over that 150 local people. So, are we going to continue to consume that? We ask ourselves. These questions to ask ourselves. Do I want to continue to consume over 150 local people and continue to put this avatar in the way that it functions and what it's capable of doing, the technology, and what it can handle? Do I want to continue to overstress it? And how do we overstress this thing, and what happens when we overstress it? Let me whip out my handy dandy God book. You're gone. You create a bubble, the plasma field. It's potential to be anything and everything in all of creation, but it hasn't been created yet. Like the movie Almost Famous. You're almost famous. You almost created something, but not yet. And then, because you're God and you fulfill your potential, you create a potential. Now, how do we fulfill it? We apply feelings and emotions, frequency, vibration. And now what happens? We create. Where's my clicker? Man, I not look cool at all. I wasn't even prepared for this. It's like, and here it is. It creates a toroidal field, and that toroidal field has a flow, and it's turning, and that's where most people are like, here, push and pull this way. According to the flow, it comes out the top of your head, like the crown chakra kind of thing. You created the idea and the concept of a crown chakra to get stuck there in this motion. And so top left, you never remember you're gone. You were creating all of that stuff. You start to identify what's in the top center. You start to identify with the creation, which is a toroidal field. And then top right, you've got it coming out of the center. It's like looking at an eyeball, let's say. The pupil, think of the energy coming towards you. It's the toroidal field just to its left. Turn on its side. So this pure white light consciousness that comes out of this toroidal field is combined with vibrations, frequencies, or we'll call them feelings and emotions in the third dimension. And it creates what I call the iris. That iris experience, they're all different because it's different frequencies. But it's one whole experience. And it does look like an eyeball. When I remote view it, it looks like an eyeball. And then you take that eyeball and you take the matrix. Hold on. There we go. There we go. So you take the eyeball and the matrix, and you look at the matrix. So you're seeing, when you do this, the frequency and the vibration of that. Let's say it's purple. The iris is a purple color. Just to overgeneralize your experience. It's called Earth. I will just say purple. Purple iris. So you're having that experience. And in the top part, the black part, is where... Hold on. I'm coming. There we go. So the black part right here, that is like a software program. So it takes the purple iris, Earth, purple iris 101, and that's the program. What's going to run. Now, when you get here, this is called source. A lot of the belief systems out there call this source. It's the source of everything in here. Right? But it's in the matrix. It's in the matrix. So the white part right there, that's called awareness. It's called awareness. When we look at the top center, coming out the top is pure white light consciousness. Now look at the left on the bottom, and you can see where the white light is there. That's awareness. So you've got consciousness coming out of the toroidal field. Awareness is inside of the matrix. Now these words are very, very specific, and they're interchangeable in a lot of these belief systems. So let's get out what are these things? Pure white light consciousness you've got to have for every experience. But the awareness is only for the matrix. So if you are aware of more, I have a heightened awareness. Instead of, I have psychic abilities, I have a higher sense of awareness, a higher level of awareness. I'm aware of more. And that's what the gate program and all, we're aware of more, but we're only aware of more in the matrix until we let go of the matrix and we find ourselves either in the eyeball, toroidal field, or in the God bubble position. Now, inside of this experience in the matrix, you've got the center and the bottom, and that's the soul, and the small orbs, if you will, that are surrounding it. Those are all the feelings and the emotions, and they're in plasma form. This is like plasma stuff, you guys. And then that stick in the middle, that's white. That is pure white light awareness. So it's a bit of broken off awareness, if you will, inside of the matrix. So these souls are your imprisonment in the matrix. And that's what it looks like on the bottom, doesn't it? In the center, on the very bottom, that's the matrix grid system. If you look at it in one layer or one plane, it looks like squares. If you take it into 3 dimensions, it looks like cubes. That's why you see cubes everywhere, the big black cubes. Heaven, look at the dimensions of heaven. Every side is the same. It's a cube. It's a cube. So those little circles down there at the very bottom in the center, that's that white light stick that's in there. That grid system is a grid system of awareness. And you're trapped in it. So not only are you imprisoned, you're trapped with everybody else saying, we're all one. We're identifying with the illusion. Then we get to the bottom right. And this is where our avatars appear. And you see the avatars at times with a star, something along those lines, about 18 inches or so above the head. And then when we think we are the avatar, and we're solid, we are the avatar, that point of creating this reality moves to, looky-loo, the forehead or the third eye. So see what it takes to have a third eye? in what everything that I just showed you, all of this is false. It's fake. It's a creation. It's a projection. Everything's a hologram. But all those levels and layers of the hologram that say they're real, all of those say that that one on the bottom right with that third eye is a projection, like being in the movie theater. And I'm sorry, I pick on Brad Pitt all the time. Brad Pitt is being projected onto the screen. So that thing down there with that third eye is just the projection on the screen. And that's where the focus is. Oh, let's move everything around from this level. Well, that's not the stars. That's what the stars project. At that point, you think you're the avatar. So when you get in the God bubble, you realize you created all of those levels and layers, and nothing has power over you. You're free to create whatever you want. Instead of being down there in the far right, bottom right, oh, fuck you, my three-eye atlas is on its way. I'm going to be enlightened. Yeah. Enlightened to where? The bottom center, which is still imprisoned. In the bottom left, which you're stuck in the matrix, but we've elevated to a higher level of awareness. In other words, we're in the penthouse of the prison. Hey, this is, I don't like try to just scare people. You guys, when you let go of all this stuff, you're like, oh, I'm God, I created it. You still have this experience, but you're not enslaved. You're observing more on the level of the eyeball on the top right. It's like, where do you want to find yourself in this experience? You're going to experience the same thing. To me, top right's pretty cool. We push and pull to get to the top middle. And then we push and pull in and add our own frequencies. And so it looks like go until the iris turns purple. Because I was turning the iris blue when it was meant to be a purple iris experience, because I attached meaning to it and because I care and I wanted these things and I needed. I found myself in that place. I wanted to change. I needed to change that purple iris to blue because I wanted the blue iris experience. See our struggle? It's just, no matter where you are in this, it's the same. It's the same feelings and emotions that created and on all levels. Now, top left, the base, the core feelings and emotions. The base and the core emotions. I'm going to go on the bottom right, left. There we go. These are when there's more. I know there's more. This is all I could see. Like I said, it's my perspective. I see a lot. But you guys helped me with 2 more that were not on this list. So all of these I find are the natural from God feelings and emotions where you can have, you can have a wonderful observation experience with these feelings and emotions, not pushing and pulling. These are the default settings for your avatar. The feelings and the emotions, I think they're on the bottom left. If they're not, it's on the right. I hope you're smart enough to figure out it's on the other side of the damn screen. Holy shit. I hope it's not mirroring my words. But if it is, you're on Divergence, you can read it. You can read the backwards stuff. So all of this stuff, these are the ones from God. You did this. It's like, oh, I knew it was special. I thought it was a chosen one. No, fuck chosen one. Hold on. Let me show you where the chosen ones are. Hold on. Let me get. These are good ones. I want you to be able to replay this and see all of these. These are the core. And the God Bubble manifestation system, this is at the core of letting go and allowing for all of these core feelings and emotions that keep you in this wonderful mode. So, oh, Sorry, I meant to go to the bottom. Okay, you chosen ones. Chosen ones. At best, bottom left in the matrix. That's the highest level you can achieve being a chosen one. Does that make sense? In the white light, which a lot of people call God. Or if it's like, well, I'm God, then you think you are the awareness inside of the matrix instead of actually God. And the ones with little stripy stripes right there, that signifies gold, because I have a blue marker. Like, how do you draw gold with a blue marker? That's gold means stripes. So in that's like a deity level. So we would call the stripedy stripe section Jesus or Buddha or something like that. And that's what creates everything, the reality. So the chosen ones, the highest level you can achieve, was the white light in the matrix, the awareness. And that's it. I know we want to start to feel special. I've been chosen because I came here and I've been shit on since the day I was born. So I have to be here for a certain reason. I have to be a chosen one. Here's the deal about the chosen ones. You're God. And you created a chordal field. That created a bunch of characters. And one of the characters in there, you had an idea and a concept of a chosen one. So you can have a chosen one experience. Why not? But if you're like, I'm special and important now because I'm chosen, then that is the deception. That's part of the deception. You're not chosen. You created your entire reality. You chose yourself. If you're the chosen one, you chose yourself in your game with this plotline. Isn't that a relief? What a relief that you don't have to be the chosen one and you're sitting there going, I think I'm the chosen one, but I don't know what to do. But I'm important. I don't know how important. I'm going to keep scrolling on TikTok and look at YouTube until I find out how important I am. Is that real? I did it too. Raw's my daddy. Leave me the fuck alone. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, I might have, whoever this is, I might have. Hold on. Oh, hey, Mindy, happy Friday. And God fellow people, grateful. Oh, I got your email this morning, Mindy. Holy shit. I don't know what happened yesterday. I don't know what happened. If and you can email this to me if you like. I'm meeting with another person today. I'm not 100% sure when, but it's still kind of to be determined around both of our schedules. And so just kind of throw me a time. And so sorry about that. Throw me a time. If today is good, if it's not, just let me know. But throw me a time. And we'll do that. Let's see. It's possible I did, Kyle. Let's see. And we're spamming, so I'm not sure. No chosen ones. And I can see the account that's spamming. And normally I get rid of those accounts that come in and spam. But this might actually be somebody that I blocked their other account thinking it was a bot. That's what I did there were so many bots the other day. It is possible I blocked a real person's account. And if that happened, I am so sorry. So, like, I'm not going to block you because you spammed the comments. Because I see it might be a desperate attempt to actually for me to see your comments. So in the one where you did spam, I do see that. I do see that. So, and then again, not it's like, is this a bot or not? Sorry about that. It's a consequence of having bots. Yep, a consequence. So if you do put comments on there, and you're not a moderator, because I tried to make most of you a moderator if I could. If you've been commenting for a while and you're contributing, in a really substantial way in the comments, and or asking some questions that bring about discussions that really helps everybody and all, then I've been doing the I dub the moderator and all, because most of you understand it's like I don't like block people who disagree in the comments. It's how you disagree that's you get blocked. Like Kelly blocked me because he disagreed. No, you brought my mama into the discussion. That's why you got blocked. So they failed to disclose that the insult, they insulted everybody in the whole room first, and called them all idiots and all, and then and here's all of these Bible verses to say it's what I said is true. Oh, I thought it was so funny. We said you really think Frida. I didn't say that. Oh, maybe that's why I blocked you. So sorry, you guys. The one that spammed, even if it was a legit person, I'm not allowing stuff like that in my comments. This, you guys, ladies, and in particular, we're in charge of the planet now. We set the tone. Ladies, we've had to pretend it was someone else. It's like, no, you're the one that sets the tone in the relationship. And smart at so trying to be cool, and it didn't work out. Oh, thank you. But anyway, so ladies, just like in any relationship that you've got friendship, otherwise none of my business, really none of my business. Hey girl, or whatever, family, the world stage. You guys, women, you get looked at because you're beautiful. So you're always being watched because you're women, and you've got that creator nature about you. So just remember, you're always being watched, and you're in charge. You're in charge of this planet now, and being in charge of this planet means that you are in charge of the tone. And I'm not saying I'm the best example on tone, because I these things come up sometimes. But this is better than autistic. Oh, you guys, I've just been working my ass off, and my muscles are sore in my hands. I've been doing a lot of physical stuff. And anyway, okay. So since you're in charge of the world, ladies, you're going to set the tone on all the discussions out there. You decide whether you participate in a discussion or not, ladies. Speaking specifically to the ladies, but you guys as well, I find, again, I'll reiterate, when I went out there, because I was reluctant to be like, hey, women are in charge and all of this. And, the men that were not quality men were gone pretty quick. And the guys that actually support women, they surfaced. Because the smartest men that I have found that are out there with the highest IQs see that when women run the world, things go better. They see that. And it's not emotional or personal or whatever, or programmed. They see what runs this planet properly, and they support it. So that is who I find is Irma. So ladies, wherever you find yourself in this, whether you're new to, I'll overgeneralize, new to the 4B movement, or you work through your rage, and you've raged and you've verbally assaulted Mormons who came to talk to you about Jesus, and you reminded them that they're a man and to get out of your face. And gone through whatever, all the faces, just pick some random man and harassed him just because you could. And okay, went through all of that. What was that, a year and a half ago? Like, that was important, though. That was important to go through all of that and to be like, okay, rage baiting is not all it's cut out to be. And it was kind of fun to torment men for a while, just random men out there, to harass them for no reason, because they were a man. And then after I got the rage out, I guess the rage and the anger, I felt so much better. And then it was just like, there's no reason to just randomly. I was upset and I felt hurt and unhealed, so I took it out on just random men and harassed them for it. They took it too. They took it. But I haven't had to do it anymore. But that opened up to me just speaking my mind, to where I was in a situation, leaving all details out, a situation, and I just told the man, like, you have, because they didn't understand something, and I'm like, well, I can understand from your perspective having no value at all, because nobody wants you. Everybody wants us. Oh, he was so offended, but he didn't know what to say, because what I was saying was so true. I'm like, nobody's kidnapping you. You have no value. Nobody wants you, but all of you want this. Every single one of you. Couldn't argue with that. Ladies, speak it. Speak it. Let's Sagittarius the shit out of everything. What is it? The Sagittarius with its bow and arrow can reach long distances. I'm clearing your path. Go be. Go be. Go fucking be. Just be. It's your time. It's your time. You are determining, like, I'm sorry, I forget the names. Miss Mexico spoke her mind. And she did it without fingers and without the F word. So not Gen X, by the way. That's why she's in a position. Good job watching her mouth. She watched her mouth. She's not a Sagittarius at all. She's not. What would she be, a Libra? What is she? Does anybody know her birthday, Miss Mexico? What sign is she? I got it. Thank you for representing all women. Thank you. She's showing the new tone that we're going to take when we talk, men and women. No matter where we are, that's quite public. But no matter where we are, Miss Mexico has set the tone for the conversation. This is how we will speak from now on. You will speak to women with respect, or we shall all walk away from your system. We volunteered to get into your system, your masculine system of objectification. We could walk the fuck back. And now she didn't even, did they participate or did they finish? I don't know what the drama was. There's more power in walking away than fighting in a system that was designed for you to be enslaved into it. And now from walking away, Miss Mexico, sorry, I don't know her title. I don't mean to disrespect Miss Mexico. Even if you do have an Adam's apple. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I was thinking it was Miss Mexico. And then look what's happening now. Miss Mexico gets to determine who's cool and who's not. Hey, you come into my court. It might not be a court chosen by men, but it's who she chose, who supported her when she stood up for herself. She set boundaries, and she did it with class and grace. No middle fingers, no F words. And now she has the ear of the entire world. And she's setting the tone for all the conversations from this point forward on this planet. That if the conversations don't go this way, ladies, it doesn't matter if, gotta be careful today. Someone makes laws, don't fight them. Walk away from the system that's not supporting you. Do you want to live anyway in a system like that anymore? I don't. It's worth not living. If you're picking up what I'm laying down. Because I will not live this way anymore. I won't. I choose not to. From this point forward, it is worth risking unalivement to me. Because I will not live unauthentically. No. No. Ladies, everywhere you go, you set the tone for the conversation, and if it changes outside of your boundaries, do not compromise. Walk away. Do not engage. Engage. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. What do they call those? The death throes? Are quite scary and can be, right? The death throes. Scary to watch. Right before the end. Right. Not that we're here to talk about 3i Atlas, but anything that 3i Atlas can give to you, there's the good news. Because for me, it's good news day every day, or fuck it. I'm not going to get up. I'm not going to get out of bed. Every day I get to choose laughter or crying. And most days I choose laughter, even if it's inappropriate. He did not respect her as a woman or a human. And man, she was like, this is my value and my worth. And I don't have to put myself on your level to win. Why? Because the energy, look at the fucking human resonance. It's supporting women right now. It's supporting women. And as an old system goes away, it's death. Those last gasping for breath are scary. And then they break down and cry. That was the funniest fucking thing I think I've ever seen. Now, I'm all for men crying. And when it's a, like there's someone in touch with their emotions, but that was like a fucking baby. That was like, took his pacifier away. Man, I fucked up. I fucked up. I'm gonna lose so much money. I'm a man and I'm under pressure. Miss Mexico. Oh, I'm a woman. Pressure is my natural state. And I hold and keep my class at all costs. I'm gonna be poor. I'm so sorry I got caught. All this is gonna cost me millions of dollars. Millions. Oh, I'm gonna get a refill. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in the mirror, 'cause I get better looking each day. To know me is to love me. Okay, I'm gonna get myself in trouble. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble, but I'm doing the best I can. Oh, and that's how that happened. I have a better microphone than that. A better fake microphone. But anyway, that's how I saw it. They're crying. Some of these guys are like, oh, I fucked up. Now my life is just with him. I think it was all about the money. I just felt money. And that's all he cared about. It was like he's gonna lose money. Not that I'm a terrible person. Like my misogyny eked out in public. I was keeping that like at home, just with my slave wife. Or I don't know if he's married. What would marry that? Oh my gosh. Holy crap. That was so funny to see him cry. Oh gosh. I've got to stop thinking about that because like when you're in church and stuff and you try not to laugh because you're doing the Lord's Supper. It's supposed to be serious. But you're all like, it's grape juice. Who cares? A little fucking cracker. That's it. That's all Gen X guy. Well, that's Gen X. Here you go. Here's what you get, Gen X, and be thankful for it. You want a place to live? Do everything we tell you to do. Oh. Oh my goodness. What are we talking about? Oh, push-pull white lies still some deception. I think we said all we can say about Miss Mexico. But yeah, ladies. Ladies, you set the tone. You set the tone for all the conversations because you're in charge. You don't have to ask. You just start in charging. You just start in charge. And then you don't have to grant them an audience. No. No. Just completely uninterested. Bye. Yawn. Bye. Oh, yeah, she was wanting to dance. She was definitely wanting to dance. Oh, she heard the word. She knows that word. I didn't know she. Hold on. Just how? Oh, I didn't push the button. Oh, okay. Oh, good grief. Hold on, try to get up. Okay, girl, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay. Not over here. Yeah, the fly's like, oh, when she gets off of her broadcast, I'm in trouble. Yes, you are. As I'm a distracted hunter right now. Huntress. Where? Okay, back to the push-pull white light systems of deception. You're right. She's got a new harness. It just works out so well for her. Oh, you guys, before we get to the push-pull white light systems of deception, today's my cleaning closet day. Literally, like all of my clothes, every single piece of clothing, I got clean. Everything, even all the random stuff I got out of the shed. I washed everything. So now I'm gonna do all the sorting and organizing and because it's a changing of the seasons as well. So what's really weird? I've talked to a lot of people and they didn't call it spring cleaning because it's like November, but I'm spring cleaning. Does that make sense to you guys? I'm spring cleaning. What a lot of other people are calling it when they're talking to me, the vocabulary they're using is I'm purging. They're purging a tremendous amount of stuff. And I guess in my spring cleaning, that's what purging is. It's a Gen X version of purging. It's spring cleaning. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I've got everything has a place. It's not there yet, but I've got all of the bins, the containers, the little I forgot what you call those storage solution things. I went to the shed, got all this out, and I'm gonna do. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I got because I wasn't sure how to handle with the space I had and the size of the and all. I got a. Do they call those cages for the dogs? It's not like a travel kennel. It's like it doesn't go anywhere kennel. It stays. It's a stay in one place kennel. I got one of those that has so much room, you guys. So she was fine with the other kennel, but I was claustrophobic, and so this she can see out. It's spacious in there. She could completely stand up, stretch all the way to do her like down dog pose and everything. And yeah, like that. You saw me. She can do her full stretching in there. She's got so much room, and I don't worry about her now. And she does seem to be a little bit better. When I'm leaving, come back than when she was in the other kennel that she couldn't see out of very well. And so I've got something I can put on top of it if I feel like she wants to be a little cozy in there. I can put something over it for her. But she seems to be really happy seeing out of it at this point. So, yay! I know, puppy. I know. So I got that out. So I've got more room now. And when I got more room, I utilize the entire table for the process. Now it's like in the middle of cleaning your closet out, it looks really, really bad before it gets better. What? What? What are you looking at? Girl. What? Oh, I don't know what that means. You know, those people that have those little buttons that you push? Not on the floor, but I've got space on the wall that I could put those, and she could boop it with her nose. She doesn't have to step on them because you don't have to push real hard, right? Oh man, her nose is strong. Oh my gosh. Like she could boop those and like actually tell me if she wants. I don't want to say right now. Hi, Melinda. Hi, Melinda. So what do you need to go potty? You guys? Do you need to go potty? Oh, you need to go potty. There we go. You need to go potty. Do you mind if I take her out? I got a different leash for her too. And then we'll do the white light systems of deception, which starts out with magic and getting in the flow. Crystals, gems, and minerals, mirrors, and scrying. So if you can handle this is what are they saying? If we want to get into the details and the drama of the third dimension and look at the zodiac signs, this is like Sagittarius time. Yeah, anybody that knows more sophisticated words to that, please put it in the comments. Sagittarius season? Is that what they're calling it? I don't know the cool lingo. It should sound cool when I say it. I'm just never gonna be cool and like fuck it off. Whatever. So Sagittarius season, and then so I'm like, does that mean everybody's gonna be like Sagittarius? Because like, oh fuck, we're gonna get some shit done. Like everybody's gonna be like, I don't give a fuck anymore. And like that. Is that what happens in Sagittarius season? Or does the Sagittarius be all like, fire? Because that's how I feel. It's like too. Hey, you're a Cancer. Yeah. So, woo. That's fine. I whipped out my evil laugh. So let's get puppy on a pee break. Thank you guys for your patience. Like, what do you want me to leave you with? My potential soulmate. This is when I was doing a parasite cleanse. Don't do for entertainment purposes only. Don't do anything that I do. We look cute together. Yeah. So anyway, I took turpentine. I researched for 2 years before I did it, by the way, because you can unalive real quickly and, well, not so quickly, but while you're quickly, not quickly, it's bad. Be careful. Do your research. Don't do anything. Anyway, it was that night I did it properly, according to me and all the hippies and stuff. Like, they were like, dude, it worked. But I ordered one of these in the middle of the night. A soulmate drawing. And yeah, anybody seen him? Because tell him that I don't want to date anymore and I'm done with men. And he doesn't have much to bring to the table. If he hasn't found me by now, he's not all that smart. So just tell him I'm not interested. If you see him, I'm not interested anymore in dating. That was like before the 4B and stuff. When I didn't think it could work out anyway. I mean, look at those eyes. He's up to something. He's up to something. It's like, and check this out. And like he hasn't even like shaved. That would be so prickly. And fuck that shit. So not interesting. Not in this guy either. This is, I think, what they're doing, like the demon face syndrome. There is a certain. Did I take a screenshot? I think I took a screenshot. Race of, there it is. I'm not saying this is true. I'm showing something on TikTok. Let me show you him first. This guy. Look, his nose is. My nose looks pretty wide, but not like that guy. Nope, not. You could tell native to this planet, but not from another planet. So, this is from crap. Are you serious? No. I cannot see the name of this person's channel. Something rainbows. I'm so sorry. I give credits and it's I always give credit to where I find stuff, but I covered it up. Okay, let me just show you all of it to see if you can find it. Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I didn't intend on showing this to you, but this is on TikTok. Now, would that make sense to you? What are you doing? What are you eating? Would that make sense? Because look at the mouth, look at the eyes. You can cover up the head. Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend. Okay, I'm going to go take Puppy out. And if you... Oh, this is cool. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So I'm going to take Puppy to go potty. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Do, do, do. Oh, wait. I have to. Oh. Oh, how cool! That's real deal. Real deal. After your healing workshop, I'm in perpetual programs cleaning. Giving it the God bubble, like spring cleaning. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool, you guys. You can find all my workshops at thegodbubble.com. And they're all just $35, you guys. That's it, $35. And some of those workshops are like $1,200, $400. So, yeah, I did that for you. So I wanted to make it touchable, tangible for everyone. So, thank you, Ken. Thank you. Looks like the alien from the movie Enemy Mine. Oh, yeah. I saw that a long time ago. I can't remember the plot line, like all the details, but I remember that. I tried to find it, but I couldn't find it. Well, I would say for free, but whatever I signed up for, like Prime, Amazon Prime, Netflix, it wasn't on there, so it wasn't free. Let's see. Yes. Yes. Okay, the push-pull white light systems of deception. Just to prepare you, you're probably not going to be real happy with a lot of these. So before we look at this list, make sure you're not in judgment or criticism mode. Make sure you're not in fault and blame, guilt, and shame. That being said, let's look at the list. Look at the list. Push-pull white light systems of deception. And if you guys know of any more, please put it in the comments, because I'd love to add to this list. Magic, like MAJIK, that kind of thing. Magic requires that you. Oops. Magic requires that you tell them in advance what you're going to do to them. It's magic. It's magic, or it looks that way, but you're the one that creates your reality. Nothing's created without you. These are only suggestions on how to create it. So if you don't watch the programming, then you don't create that reality. And if you want to think about the world splitting, let's oversimplify. Like those who watch constantly all day long programming, news programming, they continue to create a world which is locked into what's on the news. And if you're off in the middle of the woods eating bark off the trees, and you're creating your world, you're creating a way close. Excuse me, puppy. A much different world, and those worlds can't exist side by side with all this creation. And make sure it makes sense that they would split off. So yeah, I think there's a lot of spring cleaning going on, real deal. Oops, it goes sideways. Okay. So magic, getting in the flow. These are all push-pull white light systems of deception. So get you stuck. Getting in the flow. Crystals, gems, minerals, mirrors, scrying, smudging. All of these are push-pull white light systems of deception that keep you busy inside of the awareness in the matrix, where you never let go of the matrix and experience the full white light consciousness of the toroidal field that then would create a world for you to observe with everything in it. If you have pain and all that, and you think you are the avatar, there's most of the world you're not going to see. Smudging, portals, twin flames, soulmates, kundalini, all of these push-pull white light systems of deception. White light, black light, witchcraft, spelling, just manipulating. That's it. Inside of a belief system. It's pushing and pulling inside of a belief system. So you're not attacking a belief system. Which when I look at witchcraft, it's more about, do good things to the planet and stuff. But the way it's being applied, spelling, curses and so forth, it's again pushing and pulling and manipulating to get it end results instead of healing and allowing the reality to heal itself. Wicca, again, a belief system, and we're locked in. Hey, Michelle. Reiki. I've seen so many implants, like alien implants is what they were called, but for a while. I saw so many of these like deposited with Reiki, and over the decades, at this point it's been decades, I've had healers who've been healing for 30 to 45 years that are like, wow, what I feel from you is so different, the God bubble stuff. And they've been doing Reiki, and they saw that over the years, the ones that they worked with are getting worse. And everything they did was only temporary, and it came right back. It wasn't really permanent healing. eating. She's eating over there. So Reiki is a push-pull white light system of deception. Light language, astrology, and we talk about Sagittarius and all. It's a white light system, push and pull system to deceive. Because what is Sagittarius but one of 13? We thought 12, right? 13. One of 13 personalities. Is that what you call this, a personality? Look at my personality. One of 13 personalities of a whole. Now we can joke around and all. It's part of the healing process. It's going, oh, that the Sagittarius in me. Wait a minute. That sounds like something that can be healed. Praying is asking in some random entity that's probably something you're projecting from an unhealed state. Asking for help or guidance or whatever it is. White light religions. Like the God is light. Like the Baptists are this little light of mine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. God is light. God is love. Love is light. Light is love. God is love. God is light. You're light. Little spark of light. So any of the white light religions, all that's doing is pushing and pulling the awareness in the matrix. Love, peace religions. Love and peace religions. Where you find yourself, love ultimately is just pure white light consciousness. And peace you find when you let go of everything. So if we're pushing and pulling for peace and love, that one's going to run up your white light credit card. Jesus, ascended masters, ETs, any middlemen, which again on here is the, oops, where is it? There it is. Which is third from the top, the golden level. Right there. Those are all the deities and all. So another push-pull white light. This is the light where you're pushing and pulling. When you get in pure white light consciousness, you're there because you let go. And it's like, oh my gosh, oh, this is great. Push-pull or white light consciousness. Now I'm going to start pushing and pulling. So when you start pushing and pulling, you're no longer allowing the consciousness to just do its thing and all. When you start pushing and pulling, suddenly you're right here in the matrix. You're right here in the matrix when you start to push and pull. So this is everything that I'm mentioning is a push-pull white light system of deception. You're deceived. So in this, let's see, yeah, the Jesus, ascended masters, ETs, and all those that get channeled. The channeling will be in the future, but channeling as well. So whatever it is, it's channeling. The channeling is just you talking to yourself on some level. But if we're channeling, we're finding ourselves in a completely unhealed state, attaching to the illusion that if you let go of it, instead of going, I'm going to channel all these entities and keep myself stuck in the matrix. I'm going to let go of all this and find myself in the place where I can feel all of the ascended masters. And I'm not like just channeling one of them inside of a system that has a lot of tubes and all of it. But that's the way it looks like to me. Chakras. Everything dealing with chakras. Push-pull white light system of deception. Breath work. Law of attraction. The Secret. This law of attraction. I've researched The Secret enough to see that they present it in a way that's completely confusing. Because the feelings and emotions are what create your reality. And they're all like, you have to believe this, and it's kind of like this, and it's kind of like that. And they've got you all over the place instead of just saying, everything we're talking about is a focusing technique to get you to a feeling. That's all they needed to say. But they spend hours and hours and hours talking bullshit and nonsense. And then you don't realize that it's their method gets you to a feeling and an emotion. So if you're like, I believe, but I really don't. So you're in the feeling and emotion of you don't believe, so you don't think it's going to happen, and then it doesn't. It has nothing to do with believing. It has everything to do with just getting in the feeling and emotion and letting go and allowing a healing. Not pushing and pulling your filtered version of, through your unhealed state, what you think peace is. It's like, good luck with that. I tried that one. I mean, you're probably more talented than I fucked that one up real. Yeah. Law of attraction, The Secret, New Age, everything with the New Age, push-pull, white light system, and the Matrix. Everything in the New Age. But New Age could be a step in letting go of self-punishment and so forth. It might be a step, but then again, the New Age is pushing and pulling white light. The awareness, the consciousness can't be pushed or pulled. That's why you got to let go and allow to get there. Let's see, astral projection, astral travel. It's astral plane. You're just looking at the fourth dimension, which creates the third. So you're looking in the local software program that creates your reality. That's all. And just a bunch of non-player characters that are there. So think about it. You have a bunch of non-player characters in the fourth dimension. You're going to have a bunch of non-player characters in the third dimension. The only ones that are real in the fourth dimension are the ones that go and visit. In the fourth dimension creates the third. So this is just a projection. Angels, working with them, medium work, talking to dead people. Just talking to aspects of yourself. But if you continue to channel or talk to dead people, you're going to be stuck in the matrix forever. But if it's like, oh, talking to my dead, whatever, and I was healed because of that, now I can let go of it. But not like, oh, all we're going to do is talk to alive people. Singing bowls as a go-to. Like, as the frequencies on the planet are changing, you think your singing bowl is going to let you elevate? Or if it's going to keep you in the same damn frequency, dependent, by the way, upon temperature. Is it a true F sharp every time? Or does it become an F? What happens when it gets colder? What happens when it gets hotter? It's not the same note. It's just like your instruments, like marching band or whatever. You go outside in the cold, you got to retune your instruments to the cold because it changes the sound. If you're in there where it's warm, you got to. Isn't that good to know? Singing bowls, cards, oracle cards, tarot cards, so forth. What is our relationship to these cards? Not whether they're good or bad. What is our relationship with them? Push-pull white light systems, smudging the home, the body. And Mindy, you probably know already, duh, because you're highly intelligent, that smudging is just a focusing technique. Just a focusing technique. Good news day. That one I do like, and it's nothing wrong with a good focusing technique, but is it on the level, again, what is your relationship with the focusing technique? What is your relationship with it? Not is it good or bad? See, whenever I see a lot of orbs on my ring, I'm not sure what that means. I cleared them out. That was a lot after. Oh, I got you there. See, Mindy told my girlfriend I don't have chakras. She didn't believe me. Sorry, I was sorry to laugh. Hey, Michelle. Oh, yes, Mindy, I was told I was crazy when I told one of my ex-friends that. Said I couldn't live without my chakras, but wasn't worth arguing. Yeah, so people can't live without their control system. They don't know what to do. Unless... Oh, it's a DOG. I was like, what does that sound? We'll see. Sometimes I do ask crows for guidance. Again, it's a focusing technique that works for now. While you're not healed, go for it. See, because when we're looking at that, Mindy, we're not looking at judgment and criticism. We're not judging and criticizing ourselves for saying, "Hey, crows, help me." Although I don't know if do the crows guide or is it like the ravens? Like what's all around here, are ravens. Like holy crap. Maybe crows and ravens do different things. Lots of geese too. When I'm outside, I've prayed in the past, and they've shown me the way. This was my Molly's dog. It's okay when we're all stressed out and all. That's a great focusing technique, don't you think? When you're all stressed out, showed me the way. This was to find my lost dog. Found him. Trusting the crows is like trusting myself. Yes. If you're like, well, I'm God and I created the crows, then there's your relationship. It's like, okay, now I'm having fun in the sandbox. Yeah. Michelle. Oh, I love it. I love it. Pushful white light systems of deception. Oracle cards, tarot cards. Are we looking at the tarot cards? Because I'm pretty sure I can feel it. Let's see if there's confirmation from the tarot cards. Again, are tarot cards good or bad? How about what's my relationship with tarot cards? Oh, if I don't look at the tarot cards every day, I don't know what to do with myself. When a tarot card, just like the Schumann resonance, is a chart of you. The tarot cards, if it's like, I'm not feeling it today, then the tarot cards are like, well, you're probably not feeling it today. Or have you ever noticed that? Well, I'm scared there's going to be financial problems. And the tarot cards, there's hidden financial issues. Beware. Caution. Or it's like, I'm on top of the world today. And it's like, oh, you're on top of the world today. So where you're doing something, and the Schumann resonance is the chart of what's going on. Isn't that cool? So, again, it's like all of these are pushable wireless systems of deception. So what happens when we let go? Pendulums. Raising your vibration to what? These feelings and emotions are real specific. Raising it from desire to fear. I mean, where are we going with this? Let's look at the emotions chart. I mean, let's check this out. Raising how well does this work? That's what happened to the background. How well does this work? Okay. Let's look at, I can't even see the words. Those are so tiny, you guys. Can you see them? Let me get a better chart. Just one, it may not be a better chart, but one where I can actually read the words. Okay, there we go. So let's say we're down in shame. Hey guys, let's raise our vibration up to guilt. Oh, that's a great idea. Oh, I feel so guilty. Let's raise our vibration up to apathy. Oh, that feels better. Like, let's raise our vibration up to grief. Let's raise your vibration. Now I'm in fear. What the fuck? Oh, let's raise it some more up to desire. Like, can you pick up what I'm laying down? The fuck you doing raising your vibration? I'm pretty smart, but I know where the fuck to raise my vibration. Kumbaya, I fill myself up with awareness and get trapped in the matrix. Kumbaya, but it's higher than where I was. Oh, let's get up to anger now. Let's raise our vibration up to anger. I don't know about you, but this seems like a dumbass system of it's dumbassing. Okay, and pride. Oh, let's raise it up to pride. Woo! Woo! Raise my vibration up to courage. Oh, neutrality. That's my goal today. Neutrality. Might as well just turn Netflix on. Willingness. Acceptance. Well, it's getting better. Let's raise our vibration up to reason, love, joy, peace, enlightenment, only to raise it artificially because we didn't heal. And what happens after we raise our vibration? Oh, now I'm going to go eat a sandwich. We fall back down to shame. All for nothing. You wasted all your energy. And yeah, false hope. Well, I felt it. Yeah, you raised your vibration and you didn't heal. When you heal, your vibration naturally goes to about 40 plus feelings and emotions. Hope that was helpful. Sounds like a good one. Oh, hell yeah, go to the beginning, Helen. This one, hopefully. Push-pull wildlife system of deception. Okay. Pendulums raising your vibration. Spirit guides, working with spirit guides. That's just an unhealed part of yourself. If you think you are the avatar working with a spirit guide, and again, if it's a temporary, like, I'm not talking to myself today. Fuck this shit. I'm going to talk to Archangel Michael. I know he's bad news. He wears short skirts and no underwear. But I just want to talk to someone today. Get this off my chest. So let's be real. I mean, I'm unhealed if I'm talking to put some underwear on. Fuck. I'm unhealed, but I'm getting it off my chest. Archangel Michael. Help me find that parking spot right in front of JCPenney's. Do they exist anywhere? Help me find that parking spot right in front of the dollar store. 2025 version of it. Archangel Michael, will you please have like toilet paper on sale when I get there? Transmutation, meditation. Kelly. Well, there's a big difference between meditation and a meditative state. Huge difference. Meditation is kumbaya. I'm pushing and pulling white light around, but in a different way, so I don't know I'm doing it. Kumbaya. Pushing and pulling while saying I'm not. Kumbaya. Yoga. Because it's positive, I'm not actually pushing. Karma. Not good to know. Push-pull wildlife system of deception. God bubble perspective. Well, I created karma. That was clever. I'm so smart. I created brains. So lucky I'm God. Go me. And all my characters like me too. Except for those, but I've learned from that. Balancing. What the fuck is balancing? Balancing to me looks like chaos. How hard is it to balance something? Because only nature has balance. Letting everything the fuck go and it grows a little crooked, that's actually balance. Oh, the wind blew this way a long time, for months. The wind blew in one direction, now it's blowing in the other direction. And all the branches are like crooked and stuff. Nature balances itself out. It doesn't look real pretty, did it? We think balance is straight. But when nature balances something, it kind of goes wonky to one side a lot of the time. Doesn't it? So we don't think it's being balanced based on the standards on TikTok. Hands-on healing, hands-off healing. Grid work. These are white light systems of deception. Hope this is helpful. Binaural beats. Quantum touch. Horoscopes. Sagittarius. Demons. Dream work. Earth work. And yeah, Mindy. Collecting dust. And here's a cool thing, Mindy. Let's just pray. I'm not saying you're going to do this, Mindy. I'm just an example. Because you're saying my cards have been collecting dust for several years now. So what if tomorrow you whip out your cards? Because it's like, Mindy, you're like, not listening to myself at all. I know something's going on, but I'm so confused right now. Let me get out my tarot or whatever cards, your cards. Let me get out my tarot cards and just do three card spread Is that, do I have the lingo down? No, I probably don't. I'm going to do a 3-card spread yesterday, today, and tomorrow, or however the tarot card works. If you have a deck, you probably know better than I do. Oh, hiccups. It's like Doreen Virtue gave me a it's an Oracle. I don't know the difference, but I think it was an Oracle card. It was an Angel card deck. Doreen Virtue. She signed it. So let's say you whip out your tarot card deck. Does it mean, again, I don't mean to be picking on Mindy. I'm just thinking of programs that might be running. I'm a failure because for years and years I trusted myself, and today I didn't. And I asked the tarot cards the questions. I mean, I got the right answer, but I wasn't listening to myself. I'm a failure in the God bubble system. I'm just being silly. Like those are programs. And when that happens, go, wait a minute. There's a failure. I'm overgeneralizing. There's a failure program going on. Let me let go, allow, and heal. The God bubble manifestation system. Let go, allow, and heal in this area. Isn't that great? Meet yourself wherever you are and don't judge and criticize wherever you find yourself today. Don't judge or criticize. No fault, blame, guilt, or shame. We're not doing that today. We're not doing it. I mean, if you want to do it, none of my business, but get the fuck out of my face. You're no good to anybody today. Go watch Netflix or something. You'll do better. Eat some sauerkraut. I mean, don't take my advice on a doctor. I mean, I got ordained by universallifechurch.org so I can marry people, but not that other kind of doctor. I just do a research my ass off and everything and experiment on myself. So, and for entertaining you, entertainment purposes only, hopefully I will inspire you to do your own research, your own experimenting with yourself. Be careful. Does that make sense? And Mindy, again, I'm not implying that you're going to go do that, but does that make sense that if you whip out your cards today or tomorrow, or if you're like, you know what, now that I mentioned the cards, I feel pretty secure in trusting myself. I'm going to see what the cards say. A curiosity. Again, what is your relationship with the cards? Oh, even if I stop listening to myself, I'm not going to get the cards out because it's wrong and bad. And because I should be more healed than this. Again, what's our relationship with it? Or are we punishing ourselves? Are we criticizing ourselves? Do we find ourselves in judgment and criticism mode? Let's let go, allow, heal. And again, the God bubble manifestation system. I've got it in all my workshops. I give all the same information in all my workshops. We just do it from another perspective. Oh, here's the perspective of money. Here's the perspective of healing. Here's the perspective of plasma state. Right? Here's the perspective of the third eye healing. The third eye workshop that I've got, the first thing you do in that workshop is let go of the idea and the concept of having a third eye. Because looky, look, let me show you pics. I got pictures. Okay. When you start out with the God bubble upper left, which I'm showing several steps and stages all in one, it being a circle with dots on it. We've already got toroidal fields and so forth. Already have toroidal fields. And then I'll show you what the toroidal fields are, which are those little dots on the surface. And then we've got from the toroidal field a certain vibration and frequency or feelings and emotions of the 40. I flashed you guys earlier. Creates an eyeball experience with a certain, I'll oversimplify, a certain color iris. And this is all of what you call Earth. All at one time on the iris. And again, I'll oversimplify by saying it's a purple iris. It could be blue or gold or hazel or green or anything. So, and then you look basically into the matrix and you deposit whatever feelings and emotions, the purple, into there. You start playing that game, then you have created imprisonment because you have to prison yourself inside of this matrix. You can't exist outside of it. When you go play Minecraft, your character doesn't exist outside of the game. Your little blocks, a pond of blocks, doesn't exist outside of that game. You can't bring it out of the game. It only exists in the game. All you do is like you hear your mom yelling down in the basement, like, "Hey, playing games again. I got a sandwich for you. Yeah, you live rent free. Come on, get your sandwich." And you're like, "Oh my God, how do I build stairs to get up into the first floor where my mom has made me a sandwich? Where can I find a girlfriend like a mom? Only mama." Let's get back to the sandwich. How do I get up there? You can't do it inside of Minecraft. You can't build inside of the third dimension with your Minecraft. You gotta put down the controller. Is that what they're still called? You gotta put down the gaming controller thingy with your thumbs and the joy. It's not a joystick anymore. That thingy in your hands. Put it down. And if you want a sandwich in your hands, put that one down. And then it's like, oh, there's the stairs that are compatible with my 3-dimensional legs. So I'm gonna walk my ass up there and get my sandwich from my mama. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom. So then we've got an imprisonment. That looks like an imprisonment, the Matrix. And then we've got the stars above projecting the characters. Because you see all the characters in the stars. Those are all tiny little projectors. And they're in a disc that turns. You guys, the disc turns like a record. Think of a record player that's just flat and vinyl and a needle. All you do is hear. Scratch, de-scratch, music, music, music. Think of your record being a disc of plasma with stars in it, which are all toroidal fields, which create consciousness, pure white light consciousness, where you apply feelings and emotions, and it creates these characters. And Avatar Kelly, I'll just talk about mine. Avatar Kelly, you're going to find on the far right, on the far bottom, with a third eye right there that's getting calcified by probably macaroni and cheese shit or something. Probably broccoli. Who knows? Is this helpful? I hope this is helpful, just to know where you find yourself. Wherever you find yourself, it's okay to think you're the avatar with a third eye that's getting calcified. Because when you're, oh God, I created the avatar. And the avatar has a block. And I see it in every dimension. There's a block there. And this one, it looks like a door that's closed. I'm just making this up. And so it looks like a portal that's closed. And in this one, it looks like a calcified pineal gland. And in this dimension, it looks like a triangle trying to become a sphere. Just making all that up. But you see what I'm talking about? How we focus so much on our calcified pineal gland. And the 3-eye atlas is going to come and go, I'm going to be like, Rudolph the red-nosed forehead thingy. And it's like, we're Santa. Because I'm like, through atlasing. I'm the chosen one. Yeah, the chosen ones, they scoop up last. Yeah, you're going to go to a place, but you're still going to be in a prison. Still in the Matrix. It doesn't matter how chosen you are. You're chosen inside of the Matrix. Yeah, I get to say it. I mean, you're not the only one. I did it too. Sometimes when I eat chocolate, I do it again. Just, you're not the only one. It's okay. Letting go of this reality can be tough sometimes because it seems so real. Reality that, what? A reality that you've been in quite a while, mostly? That's going to be your go-to. Think of this as, wait. I have pictures. I'm getting excited because I have pictures. And it might take I think is it eyeballs? Let me see if it's the eyeball place. No. Is it angels? Yes, okay. Now we've got eyeballs in the sky. You can see the the center and some type of wings coming out of it. And again, you can kind of see the wings coming out in at least 4 different directions I see, and there's another one off to the right that's opening up to the right. They look like jet engines on an airplane. That's kind of how they look like they were shaped, with the opening part of the eye being like the spinning blades. I'm not saying that's what they are, you guys. I'm just giving you a general shape of what they look like to me. But anyway, these things in the sky, think about them as a mechanical sometimes version or of this. The nervous system of another being. Think of this plasma disc above us, creating an entire body. And all those toroidal fields up there make up the neural net that's growing a certain entity or a being, where the one little tiny toroidal field up there creating Avatar Kelly is one little tiny part of a larger being and a larger. Does that tell you where the being is that we're inside of? It's in the plasma field. And it's only an idea being created, because when you stop putting electricity in that plasma field up there, it stops creating toroidal fields altogether. There's nothing there but just plasma. And no white shiny dots. Is that good? I only want to give you good news, you guys, because you're the ones interjecting the electricity into the plasma field above, creating all the characters. That's you. And if you're not in judgment criticism mode, it's easier to see. Guilt and shame and fault and blame. You can go, oh, I just created all that. I'm creating this giant being that's filled with smaller beings like Avatar Kelly. Again, from my perspective, it's Avatar Kelly is in a neural synapse. I'll show you where we are. From, again, one perspective, one dimension. I'll show you what's going on. And then you apply the same feelings and emotions to all dimensions, and you get something that looks different in every dimension, but reacting to that feeling and emotion. So again, we've got like a neural net going on. Neural pathways in the brain. Like you see things like this up in the plasma field. Because this is what's going on inside of our bodies. It's a larger body that's creating this. And see the connections. The connections are not solid. Remember, we're in a toroidal field that never stops turning. And look at the ends. It looks familiar, doesn't it? Let's see if I can find, is it over here? Hold on, you guys. Sorry, I'm going to look so uncool trying to find this, but okay. Check this out. Does this look familiar? I've shown you this. This is the form that we're in. Looks kind of like this when I remote viewed it, 15 plus years ago? That's what's going on. Here's the artificial version of it. Oh, sorry, at the bottom, it's got the little spheres. Oh, can you see them at the bottom now? Oh, sorry about that. I'll cover that. Oh. Does that look familiar? I like to explain things through pictures instead of big fancy words, because big fancy words, nobody understands anything. And even the small words, people disagree on the definition. There might be a definition in a book, but that's not the experience that I had with that word, right? Okay, so back to what's going on right now. Okay, check this out. We got rings, a wheel within a wheel, eyeballs, and so forth. The stuff, look up here, that I saw. And this is not me. It's Still not me. It's still not me. Does that make sense? So then, is it the next? Hold on. Let me see if it's Earth, Eyeballs, and Angels. Let me see if it's over here. Eyeballs. Not there. Nope. Okay, not over here. But again, looking at where we are in this eyeball. And when you look at this, tilt it on its side, and that's what you've got going on. That's a freaking lens, you guys. The lens for this reality. This is an eyeball. We are inside of an eyeball. You guys, we're inside. We're inside of, here it is, an eyeball. Is it making more sense now? The firmament, let's just see the outer coating on the eyeball. You take that eyeball, you look into the matrix and start creating all kinds of crazy stuff. This is good news. You're in the natural eyeball already. You're just looking inside of a video game, playing it, ignoring your mom going, hey, I got a sandwich up here. Made you a sandwich. It's because you're gaming so hard. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So we're inside of an eyeball. And what's that at the very top where it says God? In this particular one, it says God at the top. That hole up there is where you're looking in the matrix. Up there, where it says God. And what is it calling God? What it's calling God is the software program that you're giving it to run. That's being called God. This awareness right here where you could see and experience everything in the matrix. This is the God stuff. And here's what makes it happen is the gold. The gold layer. It's good news day. Every day is good news day. Don't you feel relieved? This is an eyeball. This is an eyeball. There's your matrix grid system right there. You see how it's a three-dimensional, kind of a cube-like system that you can see here and there and everywhere? It's really bright and shiny things. It's the matrix. So wherever you put your attention, wherever you put your awareness, you light it up. So when we let go of all this and heal, we find ourselves in the pure white light consciousness, and we see everything without getting trapped in it. The natural version is right there. But because we feel like we are on a planet with a certain configuration, we create it with bars and limitations. There's math without mathing. I know you love my math classes because you pass every one of them just by looking at pictures. Like, Kelly, I love your class. Your standards are so low. Yeah, on the symbols, not on the pictures, because you remember these frequencies. You remember these patterns. And check this out. Oh, ooh. And our crystalline sun. Check out those patterns in the center. Uh-huh. And again, I was just tweaking the filter a little bit so you can see a little bit more detail. Now you see how it's divided into 4. Just try to show you again. See, you got 4 sides. And it's repeated. It keeps turning and turning and turning, but it's 4 sides, 4 sides, 4 sides, 4 sides, right? That's a multi-layered 3-dimensional maker. That is crystals, crystalline in nature, the sun. That one, that particular sun, not all of them. They're all different. Kind of depends. This is very well run, this reality that we're in. And having you fear the sun, which I looked up this morning. Don't believe anything I say. Go do your own research. That I saw toxins in general. You get like skin cancers. And saying the sun caused skin cancers. And this one person presented and said, oh, they've known for 40 years that seed oils cause this. It's your diet. The stuff in the diet. Because they said when it was pure butter, coconut oil, or whatever, the saturated stuff, that they were fine outside. But when everything got switched to seed oils, and you've got all these processed oils and all that in all your food, they said that's where the skin cancers came from. Go look it up for yourself. Don't believe anything I say. So you can see in this no skin funding type of map how we're dealing with just a bunch of eyeballs. Anyway, back to the white light push-pull system of deception. Dream work, earth work, fairies, healing instruments, gateways, the gate program, the gateway program. A lot of Gen X in the middle of that, right? Wow. So, well, white light's push-pull system of deception. The gateway program. Imagine that. Mudras, Tai Chi, Qigong, ley lines. Ley lines, check it out. We just learned. These ley lines and everything. When we're presented with a flat earth type map, we get a toroidal field full of rings or bubbles, but it's a toroidal field that's moving. Bottom right, a closed system, non-movement. Top left, we've got an enclosed system, but it's following from the center, coming out, a pattern of the toroidal field that's constantly moving. So in this creation, it's more natural. Hypnosis, kinesiology, tapping, shamans, sigils, totems, magnets, implants, acupuncture, chiropractic care. You're like, Kelly, stop. Activations. Says, I used to like you, Kelly. Sacred geometry. You gotta check it out. This stuff down here. Boom. Push-pull white light system of deception. This is teaching you. This is a bubble, you guys. A bubble that has been put in the second dimension, if you will. So it becomes a circle. There's only one plane of existence. We're dealing with a bubble and cutting it in the middle. But we're not even doing that. Why? Because once you put it on paper, it's not curved. You can only have straight lines, a bunch of points and straight lines. So already we're not dealing with a sphere or a bubble anymore. And then look how it's divided up. Like, holy shit. It explains a lot. But if you base your world on that and you create frequencies, you'll see that a lot. Oh, my healing technique. Oh, that's great. That's great. It's about time to turn that air conditioner on. The sun is really starting to come out now. Either have a sweatshirt on. It's not really helpful. Let's see. I don't know what the high is supposed to be today. Totems, magnets, implants, acupuncture, chiropractic care, activation, sacred geometry, numerology, rugs and alcohol, med beds. Have you noticed that there was a bunch of hype about med beds? They even said that who's they, Kelly? They were renovating a full like wings and stuff of hospitals equipped for med beds and all. And med bed was going to be the thing of the future and everything. It's like, okay. So now that people are starving and we're getting the poor people under control, so where we can bust them into places and make them go away. You filling in the gaps where I'm leaving it all? This is an all-out getting rid of what were the terminology? What was the terminology years ago? Worthless eaters. Whoa, hitting home now, aren't we? Calling them worthless eaters, and now there's no money for them to eat. Med beds. Now the med beds, and now 3i Atlas, which they, you guys tell me who they is. They are saying, oh, it's turning towards Earth, and the 3i Atlas is headed towards Earth. You guys, where is 3i Atlas? Because we're in an eyeball. We're in an enclosed eyeball looking into the matrix. We've got a plasma pool above us. If they're pointing at space and saying that thing up there in the sky, which is that just a plasma screen? Is that a curved plasma screen? Think of us being in an eyeball and looking up in the sky, like we can see out. It's like, wow, look at what we can see in here in this eyeball. And then putting a contact lens over the eye. Does that make sense? Putting a contact lens over the eye. So when we look up at the sky, what are we seeing? We're seeing something in that contact lens. Don't take it too literally. Like think of the contact lens as a plasma screen, like a TV, and it's a contact, but you see things in the contacts. Like there's modern day shit where you put contacts on and you can see stuff. You IT people, you have all the fancy words for that, but you know what I'm talking about. So think of that as going on, that there's a contact lens, if you will, over the eyeball. So when we look up there with our telescopes, what are we actually seeing? What are we seeing up there with our telescopes? Space is not up there. Everything's accessed through the water and underground. Dancing on the ceiling. Dancing on the ceiling. Our reality is created. Check this out. Don't take this too literally and you'll get it. We got the same shape. So this is like an upside down ice cream cone, if you want to think of it this way. So if we've got this stuff going on, and you look at the city, I'm sorry it's so blurry. Go watch the movie Spider-Man, and I forgot which Spider-Man it is. So go watch the movie Spider-Man or the TV series. Do you recognize these characters? If you do, you'll find it. They're projecting a city. It's like, oh, look at whatever Opolis this is. And if we take that same concept and we look at it from this perspective, the ice cream cone is turned upside down. So, in other words, what looks like a city that's upright and it's sitting on the ground is actually upside down. So we are dancing on the ceiling. We are literally dancing on the ceiling. Lionel Richie. Dancing on the ceiling. So think of this as our world being created. Here we are, and we got a dome over us and all that. But it's upside down. So what's up is down and down is up. So if they say space is up, it's down. And what do they say is down? It's actually what's up there. So if they say the atlas is coming from space and it's coming underwater, underground. I don't know what that is up there. No idea. I mean, I'm sitting here remote viewing it, and it's not making sense to me where it is. Like a map of where it is, I can't figure it out. I cannot figure it out to explain it. I see it, and I see what's going on, but it's not where they're saying it is. So that's why I'm confused about what people are looking at in the telescope. Is it the plasma screen that's being projected up there? A fake sky? And if so, what is being projected? Is it being projected from the center? From the center, from the eyeball? So we look at our reality being projected from the center, from the pupil, and goes out and creates the iris. Then we are projecting on that screen. And instead of looking at the screen, we're looking at the matrix in the center. We're almost finished with our list. Here we go. Medbed. Symbology. Telomeres. Enneagrams. Om. Voodoo. The reconnection. Saging. Incantations. Chanting. Reflexology. These are all push-pull white light systems of deception. Frequency healing. Affirmations. Essential oils. Channeling. Past life regression. Tapping. Massage. Soul release therapy. Primus healing activation technique. Spiritual release tapping. Subliminal messages. Masculine, feminine separation systems. Crystalline sun activations. The end. So if you have any more that you know of, please list them. But those are the ones that I have so far. The push-pull white light systems of deception, which is like, holy shit. What? Are you kidding? Wait, hold on. Ken. It's Friday. Wait. Hold on. What the? Hold on. Oh. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. Oh, yay. Thank you, Ken. Oh, he sent me a donation. Some Friday snacks. Thank you. Oh, I'm definitely going to go handle that. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Ken. I haven't been going to the sushi place lately. They do have vegetarian sushi there. I kind of wanted to go there. I think it's more about the sauces than anything. I love their sauces. Thank you. I could go do that for lunch. I could do a lunch thingy. And then they have like really, really special deals when you do a lunch. Oh my gosh, thank you, Ken. Thank you for your donation. I'm so excited. I will go do that. I will. Thank you. Aw. Hey, and thanks guys for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out today. And I hope we did cover a lot of stuff. And the pushable white light systems of deception. And I hope we went a little bit deeper in some other areas about how social you're being, where it's like, oh, go be social, be around a bunch of people. And to summarize a little bit, we talked about how much you've got to compromise to be in all these social situations and to be social and socialize. That I find it's just a system of compromising and to me, and then acceptance. Oh, it's acceptance. Is it really acceptance, or you are just compromising to the level of this group? Oh yeah. So my point was, fuck everybody, go do the whatever the fuck you want to do. Everybody can go fuck themselves. Don't compromise your morals. Don't compromise your values. Ladies, you set the tone for the world, set the tone for the conversations. If you don't find a conversation to be applicable or tolerable or that you can stomach it, walk away. Don't argue. Don't lower yourself to their level. Miss Mexico, this thing. She's my new spirit animal. It's probably not even accurate, but think of her as like a. Let me mute myself while I'm looking at the spirit animal just in case. Hold on.
Because they are known as builders. They also exhibit cooperation, resourcefulness, and strong family loyalty. The beaver also emphasizes work-life balance, organization, and using available resources.
That's how I feel about her. Persistence, industriousness, creativity, resourcefulness, cooperation, strong family loyalty. I don't know if it's true. That's the feeling that I'm feeling. Loyalty in general. A good work-life balance, wisdom of using available resources, and being highly organized and analytical. So, okay. Yeah, she's my spirit animal. Miss Mexico is my spirit animal for right now as a motivating factor of things have changed. We are in charge. We just step up to the role and we just play our roles, which is, ladies, you know that no matter where you are, you set the tone for the room. This is what I always told this is what my mom always told me in dating or whatever. The man is only going to go as far as you allow him to go with you. If you're picking up what I'm laying down, ladies. So everything in a relationship is up to a woman, period. How far you go, what's tolerated, and so forth. So, ladies, now that we find that things not to be palatable, we will just simply close our mouths, walk away, and not give it any of our energy. And we're going to go focus on what? On you and your state of being. The state of being healed. This world will heal. When you're healed, you're not going to tolerate anything, and people will fall in line. You ladies set the tone for every conversation. And thank you, quality men, that helped to create an atmosphere for us to do so. I'm excited, ladies. I'm excited for us because stepping into these positions, we're not fighting. We're the death throes of the misogyny, where whatever you want to call it, loneliness epidemic and so forth. There are men who are not lonely. They're supporting women because they're, and again, I see high IQs with these men. The men that look around, and it's not about the ego at all. It's about, well, how are things going to run more better? Oh, women are in charge here, and they did well. Women are in charge. Oh, they did well. Women are in charge. They did well. Yeah, those are the quality men that have those high IQs that see and support. Thank you, quality men. in here. Thank you. Thank you so much. And ladies, what are you tasked with today? Being. Just being. And setting the tone for what is expected for the future. Don't fight for it. Just state it. This is our time. No, I don't like the tone. I'm not participating in this discussion. I don't like your perspective. I'm not. No, we don't offer. It's my boundary. Bye. Or if you're Gen X, fuck off. Fuck the fuck off, you fucking fuck. And that's Gen X, not Miss Mexico. Not Miss Mexico. Hey, Jennifer. I'm so glad you said that. It's the best news ever. Thank you. Oh, isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Best news ever is, ladies, you are in charge. And we're not going to tolerate this whining and crying kind of shit. Those are the lowest of the low men. And I'm sure the quality men in here agree. Like the ones out there complaining are complaining for a reason because they don't want to heal. And the ones that are high quality men, they're really being shown now because that, my opinion, from what I've observed, the high quality men have been demonized, criticized, and looked down upon because they're not supporting the misogyny and the enslavement of women. They've been looked down upon by other men. So the men in here, the quality men that are standing up for us, lady, they're very courageous. So let's honor them and thank them for doing that, because it's a big deal this day and age for a man to support women. When so many are like, oh, it's the boys' club of us not healing, but banding together when someone does something they're not supposed to, and we're just going to support them. They're not doing that, and they are risking rejection from tons of men out there. The quality men. So thank you, quality men that come in here. Yeah, Ken. Thank you, and help. I'm gonna go do sushi today, Ken. I know I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fuck parasites. Fuck them. I've been doing some really good parasite stuff right now. So fuck it. I'm gonna go do. Yeah. I'll handle the parasites. I haven't had sushi in so long. I hope I'm okay. I love you guys. Thank you, and ladies, it's time. It's time. It's not gonna be hard either. Just be. Don't have to be anything except for just you. Just go be, and as it comes about, let go, allow, and heal, and your world just gets better and better and better. You don't fight anything out there. You don't fear it. Don't fight it. Just go. You don't interest me. What interests me is what interests me. And I'm just going to go do that. I'm going to stick with my 150 local people. And if I see anything about this country and that country, and it's more than my 150 local people, I'm going to just not participate. Because all it is an exaggeration of what I'm dealing with locally. This is unfair locally. This is unfair country to country. One of them I can handle better than the other one. In my letting go, allowing, and healing, right? What can you do about that country and that? It's all bullshit anyway. It's all made up bullshit and entire history. I mean, there are highly intelligent people all over the place going, all of everything was made up in the school system. They're like, but what about this? But what is everything? Not just history, it's just all of it. So math. Oh, math class is legit. We make bridges. Yeah, base 10 you do. You construct bridges in base 10. Or most of these bridges constructed before you came along. Tartaria. When you teach a mathematical system in, over-exaggerating, there are a few more bases thrown in there here and there. But you look at things from base 10. Oh, it's a pattern. Well, let's write this down in symbols in base 10. Now do you understand? No. I never understood math class. Never. And I taught advanced calculus, advanced trig. How did I do that? And I don't know my multiplication tables. The system didn't get me. Where they teach symbols before concept. It's brainwashing. Remember that. You look at symbols and you are taught symbols before meaning or understanding. That's why my mom always started with a circle. My mom always started with a circle when she taught me anything. You start with a circle. And I can't find my circles. I'm trying to find my circles. Start with a circle. Start dividing and subdividing a circle. You can apply a lot of symbols to this. But this is a cross section of a bubble. A bubble. Here's our cosmic egg, or a universe from another dimension and another perspective. From a certain religion, as you can see, that has elephants and so forth. But it still has the basic concepts in there, even though it applies to one religion for entertainment purposes only. Probably making all this up. Now we got our plasma disc, and this is this plasma disc up there. Look at the stars, and like, oh look, all the stars are in one place, and they're turning from the middle. See the midpoint? That's where everything turns from that center. Is it the North Star? North meaning up. North not being a direction on the flat surface of a planet, but north being up. North Star. Northern Star. And all of this disc full of stars. I'm about to give you some good news, you guys. I'm all about the good news. See this disc up here? The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. So you can see it's a disc. I try to get it from every angle if I could. So you can see it's a rotating disc of stars. Now, these stars are put in place by a certain frequency or pattern, or feeling, or an emotion. Puts all these stars in place. Can you push and pull and move those stars? Yeah. Is it going to take most of your energy and you're going to be exhausted and not be able to do it very long? Yeah. Have you ever tried to change your stars from your avatar? Sorry. That's a dumb question. Like, don't answer that question. My client has been advised not to answer your questions, Kelly. Hey, good news. Get the good news. So where we find ourselves, far bottom right, with our pineal gland, or just the stick figure to the left, that has a star above its head. What I just showed you was a star above the head. That's how low we are when we try to push and pull our stars, you guys. It's not how it works. You'd have to go way up on the level of the eyeball, the toroidal field, or just remember you're God and you created all of it. It's the easiest for me. I'm like, fuck all these levels and layers. I get lost down here when I think of the avatar. You know, like, oh, my pineal gland hurts today. Ah. Oh my gosh. Did my calcium tablets and magnesium tablets count them? Did I think of non-positive? Oh, this is helpful. We find ourselves trying to change the stars, and the stars are the projectors of our avatar. I mean, I'm smart, but I are not that smart. Like, fuck. That's a lot of push pull, like credit card debt to get into fucking with the stars. Here's what I propose. You let go of the system. You find yourself in a place where you can let go and allow those original feelings and emotions from God. There's about 40 of them. You get in observation mode, and all of this happens in observation mode, which you've already upgraded to an eyeball at the top right. Woo! No matrix anymore. And you're observing everything that's going on in those original patterns. Good news day, you guys. Good news day. There's no stars until you get to the eyeball looking into the matrix on the bottom left. And we don't even really have stars till we start to get down to having a soul and feelings inside of there. And then we're trapped in this system, in the grid system. What you see is little squares. Three-dimensionally, it's cubes. And then now we get to the stars in the sky. On the bottom right, those two little stick figures. Do you want to push stars around from that level? Or do you want to let go and allow with the original, even eyeball level? It's all an illusion, but still an illusion in an eyeball. And an eyeball that tells the stars where to go. Isn't that fucking awesome? I told you it's good news day. So again, no matter where you are, from the eyeball level on up, if you will, in the toroidal field, and you're God, and you created the original potential field, the original plasma field, that's a bubble. Just want to let you know where you are in the map. If it's helpful to you. Just knowing, I'm trying to push stars around that's projectors of this reality. This makes no damn sense. It's the characters on the theater screen, in the movie theater. The characters trying to change the plot line of the movie. It's not going to happen on that level. You got to get at least to the projector and who's putting the movie in. Like, hey, put another movie in. I don't want this one. We've got some control. But what about the producer level? On the level of writing the script, we've got lot more control over the plot line of the movie and those. Instead of finding ourselves always on the screen in the movie theater going, I don't like this. The fuck is this? Fuck that. What's that bright light up there? Are those people? What are those? Do they exist? What's going on? Let's talk to them. Let's channel. Hey, third row, 14th seat. What do you have to say? So, you're going to give my movie a bad review? Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, you like my movie. I'll talk to you. You like the plot line? It's like, just suck though. I mean, I'm up here and this stuff is happening. Help me. Help me. And the person in the audience is like, make better choices. Do better. That's all they can help you. We were channeling the ones in the audience that can't do a damn thing about the plot line in the movie either. Well, what's that bright light up there? It must be God. It's the projector. I hope this is helpful, you guys. I want every day to be Good News Day. And to me, understanding that you're in a circus is half the battle. I'm in a circus. Let me let go of it so I can enjoy the circus. Instead of someone's on my back going like, yeah, let's go. Come on. Come on. I was like, God, my fucking back. I like the circus. But if you're like watching the whole circus, this isn't so bad. I'm not down there getting whipped. Not bad for this, but it's like, I don't like that. Let me heal. Oh, it's not a circus anymore. All the animals are gone because they're free. And no one enslaved them. And now there's no circus. I let go of all of it. I love you guys. Thank you for all of your support. Go do your thing. I love you. I'll see you on the next video.
Realm of dreams where the stars align. Kelly Coffee takes you on a ride divine. In her thought bubble we soar through the night. Exploring the universe, our vision takes flight. The symphony of galaxies.